Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Happy Thursday? What is today? Happy Thursday. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good one. It's good to see you guys. Oh, I'm freezing my little buns off. I just took a cold plunge. Hopefully, we will not be taking another cold plunge today. You know, friggin' TikTok is killing me ever so slowly. All right, who was first? Jaycon, good morning. Redeemed first. What's up, Celsi? Michael, Grotty, Len. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Trenton, hello. Happy National Open the Magic Day. Celebrating reading and picture books. Oh, how fun. Oh, good morning, Rumholt. How's it going? Sean, welcome in. Morning, Captain. All Grotty cares about is that it's not National Toad in the whole thing. Oh, that's good. I forgot my water somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. So at some point, I'm going to be running in to grab my water. But until then, I'm going to drink my coffee because I'm freezing. And I did not have time to drink coffee at all this morning. My run took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So my threshold runs are over an hour now. It's absolutely wild. I'm literally struggling so hard. North Games, welcome in. How's it going? So I had to do 5 sets of 9 minutes this morning, and then I had a 2K warm up and a 2K cool down. And so it was just like, it was over an hour worth of work this morning. And most of it, a bulk of it was running at threshold pace. So it was a little nasty. I need to get like a full 8 hours. I don't think I've had 8 hours of sleep all week. And that's really bad for me because working out this hard, me not working out super hard, I need a full 8 hours. So when I'm doing 2-a-day workouts and stuff, especially, this has been the hardest week I've had in a long time. Go Tennessee, yeah. So, yeah, I'm freezing. This is the only jacket I have that's clean right now. So I got to do laundry too. Office day, I'll be kind of lurking. Thank you so much, C-Dub. Good morning, by the way. Daz Big, welcome in the cold plunge. Yeah, I did not want a cold plunge this morning. I literally sat there, sitting in front of it for probably a solid 5 minutes. I think I was just I had to mentally prepare before I got in. And that always makes it worse. The best thing you can do is literally walk in the garage and pick up the timer and hit click and then jump in as fast as you can. But anyways, let's go ahead and, oh, thank goodness. He changed it. Cold plunge, I have to get 100K likes. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. I can't believe he changed it on me yesterday. I was so salty. And of course, people notice it as soon as they get on stream and they're like, oh, 50K is totally doable. And then they went straight into it. I was like, oh, damn it. Oh, okay. Oh, so cold. So what do you guys have going on today? Anything interesting? September is already almost over and I have not done one single thing. Okay, I've gotten a pumpkin cream cold brew one day with Knoll. Other than that, I have not done anything that's fall related and it's literally killing me. I'm like, I want to do fall stuff so bad. We have a friend, well, we actually have a couple friends, and the wife of our other couple is Cody, and I am her husband. We swapped personalities. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, let's go do white girl stuff, pumpkin spice lattes. Ah! And then the other two were just looking at both of us really? Come on. Brainstorming some shoot ideas at the studio. Ooh, brainstorming is fun. Especially over a cup of coffee with friends. Figuring out fun stuff to do. You got working. Boss Baby Steel. Welcome in. I don't know if you're ever going to lose that name. You're like, it's not that name anymore. I saw pumpkin bread for sale yesterday. So I'm not huge into pumpkin bread necessarily. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I did see that somebody made pumpkin cinnamon rolls and they had like chopped pecans on top. I was like, I could maybe get on that train. That sounds really good. I think I'm gonna make my pumpkin cheesecake cookies this year. I don't even know if I made them last year, but those are really good. It's virtually, you make little mini cheesecake, little bites, and then you get the pumpkin cookie dough and you wrap it around that and then you bake them. And it makes like a cookie cheesecake bite. Oh, they're so good. So that's happening. You could look up corn mazes that are coming later this year. Yeah, we have the kids, so we can't do like really creepy stuff. I wouldn't mind like a corn maze during the day, perhaps. That's not scary. I'm not into like doing super scary stuff for Halloween. I like more of like the innocent fun. It's gonna change in a week, yeah. Tactical, welcome in, rise and shine. Mouse, is this Dead Mouse? I can't hear the song right now. I need to tell you how well my training is going. Ooh, let's hear it. Tell us all about your training. Corn maze starts this weekend. Oh, okay. Peanut butter themed maze last year. They have themed mazes. That's interesting. Biolithic, welcome in. Good to see you. I mistyped. Okay. That's like exactly how you spell like dead mouse. Like they spell it like that. So I was just curious. Good morning, Spring Shield. How's it going? 20 pounds lost. Holy heck. That's wild. Adding weights to my lifts. Nice. Yeah, adding weights and building that lean mass is so good. It's good for weight loss, insulin like resistance or anything like that, because your glucose gets stored in your muscles. So the more muscle mass you have, the less of it that's going to be like, you're not going to get sugar spikes and stuff as easily, and it's going to help a lot. I live close to Salem. Ooh, how spooky. I bet it's wonderful this time of year, huh? Traffic for Halloween has already started. Dude, I'm going to be one of those people that travels up there in my camper and goes and watches all the leaves fall, and I just sit with my cup of coffee and I will be so happy. That'll be me. I will be the tourist that you guys get annoyed with. That'll be me. I'll wear my little knitted witch hat and just sit there. I will be so content. So I apologize. It's a whole bunch of people like me that are flooding your city and being super annoying. I apologize for all of us out there. Peanuts. Oh, Snoopy and Charlie. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like peanuts, like peanut butter. I was like, okay, I could be into that. Do they hand you a jar of peanut butter and let you walk through the maze? I'd also be okay with that. Good morning, Buzzing Ranger. Welcome in. I will have 80 grams of sugar today with no glucose spike. Isn't that crazy? So good. I got double cardio. Ooh. What do you have for cardio today, Buzzing Ranger? I can't complain. It's only a month and so much fun things to do. Yeah. The Fought Hammer. Welcome in. My wife already dragged me to Salem. Want to pull my hair out of traffic. Yeah, the traffic would not be fun, but I don't know. I feel like once you get there, I'd probably just like walk as much as humanly possible because I love walking. So I'd probably just like stay somewhere as central as possible and then just walk everywhere. If possible. I'm not familiar with Salem, so I don't know if it's possible. I know some areas, everything's really spread out and that's not really possible, but you know. VO2 max intervals is nice. That's like what I did today. And then 10-mile bike ride, nice. The The bike ride's going to be a little nasty after doing VO2 max work. But yeah, I had threshold runs this morning, and then I had a 2-minute recovery, but the recovery speed is actually not super slow. Recovery speed, my heart rate only drops into to like 145. So I'll be working at like 165, 168, somewhere in there. And then it'll drop down to 145. So I still feel pretty winded, and it doesn't let my heart rate drop too low, but like, whew, it's nasty. And then the more sets you do, the higher your heart rate gets. So like my first set, I might be at like 160, and then second set, I'll be at like 165, then 170, 175, and it just keeps going up and up. And then every time you do the 2-minute recovery, your heart rate drops a little bit lower or a little bit higher, if that makes sense. So the longer you do the workout, the more your heart rate goes up. Okay, I'm not shaking anymore, so probably come over here. Thank you so much for the follow. Mitchie, welcome in. Wait, we need to go here. There it is. All right, let me go live over here. How are you doing this morning, Biolithic? It's so good to see you, as always. I really look forward to seeing all you guys. Oh, okay, I guess I can probably change that. I don't know what we have today. Probably, I think we have upper body. Oh, okay, he just did it for me. Okay, thanks, Noel. What would I do without you? He's like so impatient. He was like, screw this. But seriously, I'm gonna actually pick up my phone and see what. Oh, I got all my edits back for next month's content, and I actually really like them. It's the first, well, I mean, I've had a couple of them where I was like, oh, that was a good set, but like literally all of them were really good. Okay, what do we have? Hey, good morning, everybody. We are about to go over the workout. So I have 4 sets of barbell strict press, and we're supersetting it with seated cable row. Then we have 4 sets of dumbbell bench press with pendlay row. And then we have a little circuit. I actually don't understand. What is the 3-minute, 2-minute? Is 2-minute how much rest I have? We have deficit push-ups, pull-ups, devil's press. Oh God. And then we have a max calorie ski with whatever remaining time we have. Is he saying I have to finish all those things in 3 minutes and then I have 2 minutes of rest? I'm assuming. I don't know if I can finish all that stuff in 3 minutes. We'll see. That's going to be nasty. Magic, welcome in. So how are you guys all doing today? Yesterday, we hit 100K likes, which made me not only have to take a cold plunge, I had to stay in for twice the amount of time as I normally do. Hey, what's up, Hype King? So if we do that again today, I think what's the goal? We got to hit 100K for a cold plunge today. So we have our usual redeems and also a live goal up too. So go Vols, yes. This is my bum jacket. I always wear this when I'm like freezing. I purposely bought this jacket like 2 or 3 sizes big so that I could just be engulfed in it anytime I want to just be cozy. So I love it. They never make women's clothes big enough for my shoulders. So I'm always having to buy like either really large sizes or just get men's clothes. It's Grace. Hello from London, Michael Jordan, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm just finishing my coffee. I didn't have time to drink this morning, so. And I'm still a little bit cold from the cold plunge. Hopefully we don't have to do another one today. JC, welcome in. I'm a Cal fan because they are a local team, But I like the Vols too, yeah. Yeah, go Vols. I'm Tennessee's teams, like they're such a well-rounded school. Like they like all their sports do well, like men and women, and it's like a whole bunch of their sports do super well. They got a lot of talent. So I'm proud to be a Vols fan. How are you doing today? Magic, it's good to see you. Yo Fives, welcome in. Not gonna lie, I thought it was your husband's hoodie. I mean, it probably could fit Knoll now, especially. He's all the way down to like 215 right now, and he started at like 250. He was 250 not that long ago. Raphael, good morning. Yeah, it'd probably fit Knoll, maybe. This is like a gender neutral. 212.6, thank you. Okay, so he's technically under 215 now. I'm doing good, Michael. Thank you so much. 3:21 p.m. in London. That's crazy. I always forget you guys are so far ahead. Hey, what's up, M? Same with their campus design, requires you walking a marathon. I went to a school that was had a big layout too, and I had to walk so much. It was obnoxious. I didn't have like a scooter or a car or anything, so I was like, I had to rely on the buses or their shuttles, or I had to walk. And it was a lot of walking. And the campus was like literally huge hills everywhere. So it was like, it was so much cardio. I was in really good shape, probably from all this. It was like zone 2 cardio every time I walked anywhere. They got it. People that go to the Olympics. Yeah, I know. They're so good. A lot. Yeah, they have a lot of talent. What's the end goal? I don't think Knoll wants to really lose any more weight. I think he just wants to do like just continue like changing like his body comp. I think right around 215-ish was his goal, and now he just wants to get shredded, which I am totally fine with. Hey, what's up, Michael? Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome back. I'm in good spirits today. I just finished my coffee, so the caffeine should be hitting at any moment. Anthony, good morning. I think today is the easier of my 2 upper body days, but I have a harder circuit. So the circuit today is going to be horrible. It was like the things I'm terrible at. Do you use coffee as a pre-workout? Yeah, I don't really do pre-workout. What is the question? What's the question? I need to know. I got a question for reals. Hello from New York. What's up, Paul? Georgia or Alabama this weekend? Do I have to choose? I really loathe both teams so much. But if I had to put my money on it, I would say Georgia. I don't like to choose between those 2 teams. I really dislike both. They can both just lose. How many people did I just offend? Hey, let's go. What up, killer? Hillbilly Willie, welcome in. Or I should say welcome back. It's good to see you again. Cool garage, thank you. I love working out, and I do 2 workouts, sometimes 3 workouts per day, and going to like driving to a gym just doesn't make sense that many times. So I just built a home gym. Copper Boy, good morning. Hillbilly Willie, thank you for the roses. Thanks for the heart me. Oh my goodness, thanks guys. I need to get my wall ball set up. It looks like we're gonna be doing some wall balls. Ha. Let's go. All right, I missed a lot. I need to move my TV like here, so I'm not looking that way all the time. When I say me, I mean Knoll. Superfan Nostradamus just joined. Thank you. Okay, what did I miss? We got 9. We got 10 roses. We got a heart me from Copper Boy. Thank you. Another heart me. Let's go. Go Popular from Copper Boy. Thank you. Thanks for all the roses, Hillbilly Willie. C-Dub, thanks for the heart me and the Go Popular. Appreciate you guys. Let's go do a couple wall balls. 215 was the target. Got another heart me. Thank you, Noel. Thanks for the heart me and the Go Popular. Appreciate you guys. Ooh, and we got a subby. Let's go. World isn't ready for 10%. No, I know. Thank you so much, Boss Baby Pachito. All right, I got Toaster Bar for you. Let me do my wall balls real quick, and then we'll hop over there. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, my legs. Oh, my God. My legs are so sore from yesterday. Oh, my gosh. Ooh. I mean, they're not sore at all. They're like, in that case. Jared, thank you for the heart me. All right, we owe Boss Baby some Toast to Bar, and then we got some more wall balls. Let's go. Thank you so much, Michael, for 50 roses. Diego, welcome in. Dap King, welcome in. Noel should do lives. He used to do streaming on Twitch for a bit. Oh, I feel like we're too busy now. Oh, God. Oh my gosh, today's gonna be rough. Dap King, thank you so much for the roses. Let's go to cardio. We got more wall balls. Thank you guys so much for all the roses. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the sent live. Thank you so much, Diego. Great job. Definitely want to start doing live Q&As, yeah. Stop! You're the worst. Who was that? Freaking Spring Shields. Oh my gosh, now I'm embarrassed. Oh my gosh, we got a level 1 hype train. Let's go. Mental Fisha, welcome in. Pap Dogs, how's it going? All right. Honestly shocked it wasn't Noel. It's always Spring Shields. Spring Shields and Noel, both of them. Always do the fart redeem on me while I'm doing squats. You guys are terrible. Enjoy, Killa. What would you do if people just kept gifting you and you never did your workout? So that actually almost happened yesterday. We got so many gifts yesterday, I wasn't able to do my workout. So, what's it called? I ended up having to do it yesterday afternoon. Quack, what's up? She got the pump cover on, yeah. Yep, I do. I'm still kind of cold. Still a bit cold. It's Nostradamus, looking good, by the way. Thank you, Dap King. I did a mini race yesterday, and I about died. What did you do for the race? Is it like a HYROX simulation? Was it HYROX related or something else? HYROX sims are fun in a horrible sort of way. Greetings, greetings. Okay, I think we're up to date on that one. Okay. I want to go to Tennessee this weekend. I just found out Apple Cannon was at an option at a corn maze, like shooting apples. Out of a cannon? Is that what you mean? I was cramping so bad. It was a HYROX sim. Oh my gosh. That is funny. So I asked my coach and I said, I was curious about doing Atlanta. I was like, would that hurt or help our programming? Is that something that I'd be able to do? And he told me to go for it. So if, got to get those electrolytes in. Yeah, it's true. I swear by pickle juice. I know a lot of people, people talk about pickle juice, oh, drink pickle juice when you cramp. And I was kind of like, yeah, okay. But then I actually started, I would eat pickles and drink pickle juice on stream, and I stopped getting cramps. Every time I bench and I drink pickle juice, I swear it actually does help. I mean, I take a lot of other electrolytes too, but whenever I was drinking pickle juice on stream, I really felt like it helped. You get to shoot apples. That sounds fun. If you guys like haunted houses, Ruby, no, I don't want to go into a haunted house. I would end up hurting somebody, some poor person dressed up like, I don't even know what they dress up like. Some really creepy demon looking people would get hurt because I would hurt them by accident. There would be a lawsuit. I'd accidentally karate chop somebody in the throat and then they would die and then it would be my fault. I keep waiting to get hot and sweaty from my warm up, but I'm still cold. So the jacket is staying on until I break a sweat. It might take a minute. I'll do just some warm up burpees just to get warm. Y'all, I got little scabs on my knee from all the burpees we did this last week. I'm not even joking. The skin on my knee was peeling after the workout yesterday, and my knees were black from the rubber flooring. It was gross. Go Vols, woohoo! Freestyle, welcome in. Why the burpee count in half? Because I just told you why. I literally got bruises and scabs on my knee. That's why. No, I almost started crying during my workout yesterday afternoon. I was so tired. So I needed to just do something more sustainable. Don't hate me. Don't hate me, I'm sorry. Okay. I like the pickle bag. So I don't like the pickle bags because eating a pickle out of a bag just really grosses me out. So I have never done the pickle in a bag thing. I'm envying Tennessee. This place looks fun. Yeah, Tennessee is great. We're gonna go to a really fun farm. I love taking my kids to this one, but I think it's all the way in Knoxville. So it's a little bit of a drive for us, but it is, it's so great. I love it. I'm really excited. We haven't been in a few years. Balling on my game. Thanks for the heart me. How are you doing today? What sport? Right now I am doing HYROX, but I've done a lot of different sports, but right now I'm focusing on HYROX. I think my best sport, well, no, I don't know what my best sport was. I got MVP in my league for when I played volleyball, and then soccer, everybody thought I was gonna get a scholarship but then I blew out my knee, or not my knee, my ankle, my senior year. I was a really good soccer player. And then I ended up getting a scholarship for track, so I don't know which one I would have been best at. Who knows? I like the apple cannon. That sounds so fun. Stats are good. Yeah, I definitely am. So I feel like I am like a perfect multi because I'm strong, but I'm also fast too, but I'm not the strongest and I'm not the fastest, but I have a really good, I got a good combination of the two. Like I was a 12-second 100-meter runner, that's pretty quick for like an average athlete. Because a lot of the fastest girls were running like low 11s, like 11 flat, 11-1, you know? So I wasn't the fastest, but like most athletes cannot run a 12-second 100. So I was pretty darn fast, but like I said, not the fastest. And then I'm really strong. So I'm a true hybrid. I was literally like made to be a hybrid athlete. No cold plunge. Yeah, everybody's giving up. Yesterday we got up to like 115,000 likes or something crazy. We got over 100K likes yesterday. I ran a 10.9 in high school. That's really fast, isn't it? I'm trying to think. 10.9. That's fast, isn't it? I don't know. I don't remember fast times anymore. I remember what a lot of the girls were running when I was running. I think me and this other girl would always beat each other. We were always within like 100th of a second of each other. There was one race to the 100th of a second, we literally got the same exact time running in high school, and they couldn't determine who won the race because the thing only read 200th of a second, and we both got that. So it was like, who knows who actually won? They had to call it a tie. Yeah, me and her, we constantly were like, we were always neck and neck. Every time I went up against her, we like literally were like, you couldn't tell who won any of the times. They need quantum technology for you too. Yeah, we were evenly matched. What state are you in? Right now I live in Tennessee, if you can't tell by my jacket. I was born and raised in California though. You're consistent. Faster than bodybuilders? Yeah. I was faster than most athletes. Like I was the fastest person on the soccer field. And any other sport I played, I was way faster than everybody. But like when it came to track and field, I was like pretty good at jumps, pretty good at throws, pretty good at running. So what is a hybrid athlete genuinely? It's just a fancy way of virtually just saying somebody who does lifting and functional and running all together. So there's lots like bodybuilders, pretty much like they don't run and do like hits and stuff, hit workouts and things like that. It's just somebody who trains for more than one thing virtually. Good old Nick Bear is the one who came up with that one. Between athlete and hybrid. Yeah, I mean, hybrid athlete is an athlete. They're just an athlete. That's exactly what it is. That's dope. Rivalry breeds improvement. It's true. I loved running against her because, I mean, yeah, it was fun. She was really cool too. Trying to be a hybrid athlete is more difficult in my opinion. Yeah, so I mean, rather than telling people I play soccer, I play volleyball, I do track and field, I literally just say I'm a hybrid athlete and then people get the point. I do a lot of things. See you later, Anthony. You have abs? I mean, yeah, everybody does. Everybody has abs. Mine are visible, yes. You should have done heptathlon. I did do the heptathlon in college. That's what I got a scholarship for. Bulls and horses, welcome in. Lifelong Tennessee fan. So I wasn't a Tennessee fan until I moved here. which is about 6 years ago. But I honestly, I've never been like all in on a team, but I really do love Tennessee. When I lived in California, I didn't really care for any sports teams. I was in South Carolina for a while, Missouri. I didn't care about any teams, but whenever I got to Tennessee, like, I swear it's like a religion out here to like Tennessee. Tennessee is pretty great. How did you go from football to bobsled? You know, I didn't realize that Tia Toomey did bobsled in the Olympics. So not only is she a badass in CrossFit and then HYROX, I just recently found out she was in the Olympics for bobsled too. Isn't that crazy? That woman never ceases to amaze me. Athletic community, there are a lot of different subcategories. I would classify it, yeah. It's just easy to say hybrid athlete for somebody who just does a lot of different types of workouts. I train for marathons and Ironman, and I do HYROX and CrossFit. I play sports. It's just hybrid athlete's just easier. And it's a trending thing. It's not easy being a hybrid athlete. Yeah. You played football? Dude, I feel like if I would have played football, I'd have been really good at it. My son is like a freaking brute. This kid, I've seen him like wrestle kids that are like twice his height, and he like puts up a fight against them, and he loves just like wrestling and just like hurting people. I'm like, what is wrong with this kid? He's obsessed with fighting. I'm like, this kid's either gonna be like a fighter, or he's gonna like, whenever we put him in football, he's just gonna like level people. I'm excited to see what he does. He's gonna be a freaking animal. Are you a Tennessee grad? I am not, actually. I went to Southeast Missouri State University. I own the Einsteins, lived there all my life. Nice, that's cool. Oh, cool. Blue Hefner, welcome in. It's good to see you again. How many times have you followed me and unfollowed me? It's been a while. How do you do workout with so much makeup? Doesn't it leak down your face? So I have really dry skin, so I can put on my makeup and it'll look like this at the end of the day. And it's just easier if I have to go anywhere after I do my workout and stuff. So most of my like really like heavy sweating part of my workout is in the morning. So I do that. I knock that out first thing in the morning, and then I just have to lift, and usually a short circuit. So I don't get super sweaty when I'm lifting and stuff. So, you know, if I have to go anywhere afterward, I can not look like death. Hey, Daryl, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate you. Got a busy chat today. Love your sleigh. Thanks. Chef Jesus, welcome in. Get him glasses and see if that changes his behavior. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to get started if I'm going to finish. I am determined to finish my workout today on stream, because I honestly, later on, after I get back, I just want to sit in the bath. My legs have been hurting real bad, so I would love to sit in the bath. And he would be an intellectual brute. He is actually really smart too, but that kid just like, I think he's going to really like contact sports. He loves soccer right now. That's the first like really contact sport we've gotten him into, and he loves it. He's just really like, he's just an aggressive kid. Like all he wants to do is just like level people. I'm like, he's going to be like the best football player, or he's going to end up fighting or something. But he's just like not afraid of anything. Oh, hockey. That's a great idea. Maybe we should put him in hockey. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I freaking love hockey. I'm not going to lie. That's like one of the very few sports I can actually stand watching. Y'all are all going to hate me. I hate watching sports. I want to play the sports. I don't want to watch other people play sports. The only thing I enjoy watching, I like watching Formula One, and I really like watching hockey. Anything else, I don't care. If I'm in person A football game is fun. Baseball's never super fun to watch. Unless I know somebody who's on the field, I don't care. Whether I'm in person or at home, baseball is so boring. I'm sorry, please don't hate me. I'm gonna get disowned for saying that. Hillbilly Willie, thank you so much for roses. We got more wall balls. So yeah, I hate getting up for 6 a.m. ice time. I mean, that's just part of it. Hockey rules. I agree. I can watch hockey in person. In-person hockey is really fun. I can actually watch it on TV too. Like I said, one of the very few sports I can watch. I like watching Formula One too. I like to watch Formula One while I'm kind of doing some things because. Hold on. I don't know why I did 6, but you know. Oh, we're getting more roses from Michael. Thank you so much. The only downside is getting up to get your kid to 6 a.m. Oh, I like waking up early. My kids wake up early. I think we're just a family of like early birds. Rugby. Noah would be great at rugby too. Beautiful hair day. I see. I did not do my hair this morning. I didn't have time. It is what it is. Oh my gosh, Michael, thank you so much. We got 273. So we'll do 28 wall balls. Thank you so much. You were so kind. Here we go. This will warm me up. Hopefully after this, I'll actually be warm. 29. Let's go. Thank you so much, guys. It looks great on camera. Thank you. Chef Jesus, you're so sweet. Actually, let's go down to a 3. I'm going to do some lower body mobility because my IT band is super duper tight and it's making my knee hurt. So I got to take care of that. You need a way to train the ski. You know what's really good for the ski, Michael, is ball slams. If you throw the ball on the floor and you pick it back up and throw it, those are literally the almost identical movement to the ski. Ball slams are nasty. They work really, really well. That is the closest thing I found to having a ski without actually having a ski. Heavier the better. You could honestly probably do a combination. I think yeah, I'd probably just do a combo. I just do if you're wanting to just do a couple reps in like a circuit, do a heavier one. If you're wanting to do higher volume, then do a lighter one. Tim said you keep ignoring my comments. No, my chat's moving really fast today, so I'm missing a lot. I'm sorry. You mentioned Formula One. Yes, I love Formula One. Do you have a favorite Formula One team? That's a complicated question. So I really like drivers. And I feel like Red Bull always rises to the occasion, but McLaren has like literally had such a good car lately. So as far as like the build, I think McLaren is doing a very, very good job. And we liked McLaren. We saw a lot of potential in McLaren before they started doing well, because we've been watching it for years. And I was like, man, McLaren's like, they're like starting to slowly move up the ranks. But I really like Lewis Hamilton, obviously, just because he's a freaking GOAT. And he's very kind, and he puts people's safety above winning, which I really respect. A lot of people are going to think this is very controversial, but I really like Max Verstappen because, not because he's a great driver, but because he loves the sport, I think, more than any driver out there. He is just like, he'll literally spend every waking moment driving for Formula One or doing like the virtual driving that he's been doing. The guy, all he wants to do all day long is drive. And I saw a video of him when he was a child in like the smaller like Formula One cars, like I don't know what they're called, but the ones for younger kids. And he was out there driving in like pouring down rain, just driving. I was like, ever since I saw that video, I was like, he just loves it. He loves it. So I would say those two teams and those two drivers really just really speak to me. Yeah, definitely. C Sparks, welcome in. Brooks, thank you so much for the heart me. Sorry it took so long. I really appreciate you. Verstappen is my brother's favorite. Yeah, he's an amazing driver. Some of the stuff he pulls off, I'm like, how on earth did he do that? He does not always put people's safety first, though. He'll do some things where I'm like, oh my gosh, that was super sketch. And so, you know, there's that. He will do whatever it takes to win. And I mean, I respect that, but I also like, for me personally, people's safety is always the most important thing. And, you know, I love his drive. Not everybody is a huge fan of him, and I understand why. Lando Norris. I do like Norris. He's a really good driver. He showed a lot of confidence from a very young age, and Kimi is kind of the same way. Kimi just loves the sport, and he's so young, and I see he's going to do very, very well when he gets a couple years under his belt. Karting, is that what it's called? Love your muscles. Thanks, Anthony. Welcome in. So much better than Indy. We got a belt off of an Indy car. I think it was. What was her name? We got one of the drivers. I can't remember. We went to like NASCAR and they had a whole bunch of different drives. I'm pretty sure it was an Indy car. I can't remember. Knoll, do you remember what the driver's name was? She might have not been Indy. Top Fuel Dragster. Is that what she had? I don't remember. What was her name? Wasn't it Alexis something or other? What was her name? I should know this. We literally have her belt hanging in our house. Oh, Bill. Okay. Yeah, a dream of mine is to go to a Formula One race. I don't know which one I'd want to go to. I mean, obviously, if I could afford to go sit on a yacht in Monaco, that would be great. The odds of that happening are, you know, you never know. I'm not going to say, I really believe that people can speak stuff into existence. So I'm not going to say it's never going to happen. I think the likelihood is a little bit low, but it's possible. But I don't know. They have one. Is it Austin, Texas, Miami, and Vegas they have in the United States now? I think they have 2 or 3 races in the States. So I think that's probably more realistic. I'd love to go see Formula One, though. Go to the Vegas one. I feel like out of all of the races, Vegas would be my least favorite out of the ones in America. It'd be so like crowded. I mean, I guess if you had like a hotel that could see a lot of the track or something. I don't know. I don't know. It could be cool. I mean, I like Vegas. I think Miami would be fun. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to go to all of them and then decide which one I like the best. Dude, my glutes are so freaking sore today from those squats. My goodness. It's crazy. I guess because we're going up in weight every week. I'm not going up in weight by very much, maybe 5 pounds. And my glutes are sore every single week. It's crazy. Hey, Menaleo, welcome in. Not best spectacle in Monaco. Too complicated to overtake. Well, yeah, the track is like super narrow in Monaco, isn't it? Lurch, welcome in. How's it going? She's the only female driver. Who was? Dang it, I missed it. I can't remember. But we got the belt off of her car. So they work on all the cars. Whenever we were at Bristol Motor Speedway, we went there and they were all working on their cars like before the race and stuff, or like in between races and things. And we were standing outside of her thing because they were actually like actively working on the car. So we kind of wanted to see what it looked like, opened up, and me and the kids and Noel were all standing right there. And one of the mechanics brought us over the belt. And he was like, here, kid, you can have this. This one's no good anymore. And we're like, oh my gosh, thank you. And then like a couple seconds later, the driver walked out and we're like, oh, please come sign this. And she like came over and there was like probably 3 or 4 of us. It was Thunder Valley. Whatever, same thing. Thunder Valley and they're same thing. Same thing. Thunder Valley is really fun. I love going there. They let a lot of amateur drivers go there. They have this thing, and it's so funny because people will have like a minivan, like a sleeper minivan, that will come out and just like spank a whole bunch of cars, and it's so funny. Thunder Valley is NHRA. Okay, whatever. I get it. Looking absolutely jacked. Thank you, Mr. Tope. Is the most recent to run a cup race. Yeah, no, it wasn't her. It wasn't her. I have her name on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it is. I could go walk upstairs and look. We have like a whole like magazine thing on her. But I can't remember her name. Oh, Alexis, yeah. DeJoria, yeah, that's it. Thank you. I was like, I think it's Alexis something. DeJoria, yeah, that's it. Gotta go. See you later, Tim. I hope you have a great day. Funny Cats, welcome in. I've been to NASCAR race at Bristol like 20 years ago. So NASCAR watching on TV is incredibly boring, but watching it in person is completely different. Like you can feel like the percussion from it, and it is so fun. Dap King, thank you so much for the heart me and the heart puff. I heard a lot more sounds than just those two though. What else did I miss? We got another heart puff and a chili. Dap King, thank you so much. You were so sweet. Is it Raroyo? Sorry, I butchered your name. Welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you, Funny Cat. Lanky. Welcome in. Wowzers. How's it going, guys? Are your parents bakers? Because you're a cutie pie. Oh my gosh, that's so great. TC, welcome in. Good to see you. Pretty little thing. I am not little. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. Good morning. What's up, Jeremy? Slay. What's your name? Travailford? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Welcome in. How's it going? Thanks for being sweet. Dude, my hands are, I swear, my hands are still cold from my cold plunge. It's crazy. Jeremy, thanks for the heart me and the roses. I appreciate you. I have wall balls for you. And then I got to finish up my, oh no, did my thing already stop? Hold on. Which one do we want to do? Do you want the spooky pumpkin? This one? Do you want the Miami on a bike? Patrick? Oh, this one's funny. It's lo-fi and it's kind of spooky. Whenever that one comes up. In the mold. And then I need this one up. Hopefully that one will pop up soon. All right. We got a couple wall balls. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for the roses. Appreciate you. There it is. Look how cute. It looks like it's spooky, but it's also lo-fi-ish. I'm buffering. Gamer Baron, welcome in. Big girl, huh? What's your height? I am 5'9", 155. 5'9", 155. Again, big girl. Big girl. Ricky says, hola, welcome in. Ricky, how's it going? We're the same height, I know. Literally look straight into your eyes. Oh, gosh. Oh, dude, my IT band on this side is so tight. I'm glad we don't have legs today. Today is supposed to be my active recovery day, and it feels like my body needs it. So I thought my coach was going to give me a taper week, or at least like a couple days of taper before we go into testing. Next week is testing, starting like Monday. I'm like, what the heck, dude? I'm so nervous. I'm going to be drinking like all the coconut water and electrolytes and eating a ton of carbs this week because testing week is like all out effort every day. Oh, Dap King, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, we're getting all the gifts. Talib? Hussein? Yeah, I don't know. How do I say your name? Way more athletic than me. You're 5'9" too. Yeah, that's funny. I am quite tall. We got lots of gifts from Dap King. Thank you. It didn't look as bad as the last testing. Lord, okay, so you're saying, okay, I don't have to do a 10K. I'm just doing a 30-minute max run, but that just means I'm going to be going faster and it's going to hurt more. I feel like a 10K, you kind of can pace yourself a little bit. 30 minutes of running as fast as you can is horrible. It's horrible. Okay, what do we get from Dap King? We got a chili. We got a love you so much. And we got roses. Thank you so much, Dap King. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. You only have 3 days of testing. Hype King, thank you for the heart me. Fresh Journeys, thanks for the rose. You only have 3 days of testing with easy runs in between. You don't think that he just hasn't loaded the lifting portion in yet? You think I'm just doing testing and easy runs next week? If that's true, that wouldn't be so bad. I am really scared about testing next week though. You only have 3 testing. What testing? We're getting close to race season. I know. Yeah. I'm hoping that what's it called? I guess we're going to have taper weeks and I'll be able to catch back up. I feel like the last month that we've been in this block has been brutal. We have the 30-minute max run. What's the row? Is it like the 5K? Is it the 5K row? The HYROX sim, I'm not super worried about. The run's gonna suck, and if it's a 5K row, that's also gonna suck really bad. Oh. Ah. Damn it. Damn it. Dude, 5K row is horrible. I don't care who you are. You could be like the most in shape person in the world. A 5K row hurts. You know what's really bad is I don't think we're going to have any of the G1M for my testing week. I don't think it's going to get here in time. I'm going to have to find something else that has a ton of dextrose in it. I'm going to just like chug a pixie stick and juice or something right before my testing. Coffee, pixie stick, and juice. All the carbs. My dad likes NASCAR. I've never been a huge NASCAR fan, but in person it is fun. You see all the strategy and everything, and I don't know, just like the atmosphere of NASCAR in person is fun. I never ever thought in a million years I would like NASCAR. I thought it would be incredibly boring. It's like watching baseball, but it was fun in person. I've been to a in-person baseball game and I literally just talked the whole time because I was so uninterested. Baseball's really boring. Sorry, all of my baseball fans out there. Man, I am still really strong, thank God. Oh my goodness, we're getting more gifts. Let's go. What do we got? I missed a whole bunch of them. I kept hearing it go off. Let's see. We got the heart me from Hype King. We got a bow knot. Thank you so much, Hype King. Tap King gave us more roses. Thank you so much. And then we got 2 money guns from the Daily Data Dive. Thank you so much. I have some toast bar for you. Thank you. Thank you. So sweet. Appreciate you. These toaster bar for you. The Daily. Appreciate you. And 10. Thank you so much for the money guns. And we got 100 roses. Okay, I got wall balls for you. Thank you. Thanks for all the gifts. So much lagging. It's crazy. Gamer Baron, I'm so sorry. How many was it? 100, so we got 10 wall balls. 10 plus 1. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Keep crushing it. Thank you. I'm feeling run down today. I am run down. Is it Mikhail? Thank you so much for the roses. Appreciate you guys. I've been literally moving around like a sloth today. Whoop, I'm tipping over. Thank you again. I appreciate you. We got more. All the roses. We got. Thank you guys. Thanks for the roses. I appreciate you. Thank you, Wilbur. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the rose. Hey, gorgeous. Hello. How are you today? More roses. Here we go. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Got a heart me. Thank you so much for the heart me. Let's go to a 3. And from Lino. To go back to work this checking in. Thank you, Lino. Appreciate you. Thanks, Lino. You're so sweet. Thank you. I got toast bar for you. Is it Sion? Sion? Costas? How do I say your name? Thank you for the heart me. Copper boy, welcome in. Thank you for all the roses. Toast bar for Lino. Thank you. Thanks for the resub. Copper boy gave 20 roses. Thank you so much. I got more wall balls. Let's go. Tony, welcome in. How are you? Thank you again, Lino. It's always good to see you. I really appreciate all your support. How many we got? 20? Yeah, let's do it. One extra. Thank you. So sweet. How are you doing today, Tony? It's good to see you. All right. I need to stretch my IT band. My knee is, every time I squat, my knee gets really tight on the side. You guys ever have that issue? Like right here, right on the side of your knee, it starts hurting. So your IT band, it ties into like low back and it goes all the way to your knee. Always gets so tight. How's your day? It's good. I think I need to catch up on sleep. After traveling this weekend, I feel like my sleep schedule got a little bit goofed up. There's a couple changes I need to make to help improve my sleep a little bit. I've been doing a lot of workouts in the afternoon, and so I'm like spiking my cortisol really late in the evening. And then I'm eating a bunch because I'm hungry from my workouts. I'm eating a lot of food later, and that also like hurts your sleep quality as well. You should go like at least 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours before bed without having any food. And I'm definitely not doing that. Oof. Dude, look how tight. I can't, my knee is like not even close to the floor. Normally, if you do this exercise or this stretch, your knee should be able to touch the floor opposite you. And it's not even close. Dap King said, hey, Taylor. Hello. Ray, good morning. Thanks for the heart me and the go popular, Ray. I appreciate you. Bet Sis and Shadow are crashed. No, there's no way. Are you ready? What am I ready for what? Am I ready for what? Sleep always important. Yeah, it's true. I'm going out of town for a cross-country meet. Ooh, that sounds fun. Are you running or are you going to go watch somebody? Count down from 3. Okay, 3, 2, 1. What are we waiting for? Let's go! Dap King, thank you so much for the galaxy. First one of the day. Let's go. Thank you so much. Let's I'm putting the hair up really quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, you're a coach, duh. Like, are you running? Just excuse me and my blondness. Just ignore me. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the bangs, but we're just gonna go with this. You coach high school, he's like, dummy. Sorry, Tony. I should know this. All right, we're about to do burpees for Dap King. Thank you so much for the galaxy. Somebody asked me what my child's name was a few months ago, and I forgot my own child's name, so don't be offended if I forget. It's 3. And 10. Thank you so much for the confetti, Wilbur. Let's go. Thank you, Dap King, for the roses. So the Atlanta HYROX race is like on, I almost said Thanksgiving. It's on Halloween. And they were like saying to like have like be festive and like do spooky outfits and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be so funny if I did my HYROX in like a costume. It would have to be a costume that doesn't have a lot of clothes to it, but I wonder if I can have like a Halloween vibe somehow. Do you guys have any ideas if I do Atlanta? Should I just go for like Halloween colors, or should I wear like the like striped like spooky socks or something like in my hair? I don't know. Or I'll just go full on Sonya Blade or Laura Croft. I'll just have like a Laura Croft outfit while I'm doing my HYROX. It's gotta be something fun, right? Or maybe I'll just get a whole pickle, like an inflatable pickle outfit, and run my full HYROX in a pickle outfit. How funny would that be? A tutu, yeah, it's gotta be something funny or cute. Just run a spooky fast time. I have to dress up some way or another. It's gotta be something fun. Cosplay Lauren Weeks, oh my gosh. How do you even do that? Just get like her uniform that says Weeks on it. I don't look anything like her. Oops. I feel like I need to do something fun. Maybe we can, we'll do a stream and pick out an outfit. If we go, we still don't know 100% if we're going or not. There's a chance. I think Atlanta is pretty inexpensive to go to. Okay. Hunter would be so funny. Oh my gosh. Have like the really fluffy 80s hair. And does he have a stash right now? I don't even know. And have like his tattoo on my back. I mean, that would be funny. I'll wear like a nude sports bra top. He always wears like the really like bright colored flowy shorts. Dude, we have to do that. That would be so funny. I wonder if we could probably, he's very, not eccentric, but he's very unique. I feel like people would get it. Christian, you can do that. Can you do the lunge the other way? I am going to be doing it on my other leg in just a sec. That would be super funny to dress up like Hunter. Oh. Yeah, we got to do something good. Noel, are you going to run with me at HYROX? I'm, well, I think the pickle outfit would probably be really hot. Because the pickle would by far be the funniest, but imagine watching somebody do burpees in a pickle suit. That would be so freaking funny. I'd have to go with no expectations if I was wearing the pickle suit. I don't even know if they would let me. Do you think they would let it? Probably for Halloween they would let me, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's got to be something fun though. I feel like I'd be getting tagged in everybody's social media. I feel like it would be a good social media stunt if I did it. Be like, oh, you're the pickle girl. I'd be like, yeah, I'm the pickle girl. That would be funny. That was him for Halloween 2019. Felt like I could have done better. I pretty much looked like Sam Elliott for one of my costumes. I had like the big mustache and the thick eyebrows and like trucker hat. I was wearing like a wife beater and all the, am I allowed to say that? What are those shirts called? That's all I've known him as. Hello, welcome in. How do I say your name? Can you spell out like the pronunciation of your name? I'd be happy to try and pronounce it, but I don't know if I can. How's it going? Hobbit, welcome in. Yeah, it's a tank top. Matt Yesh, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, it's a tank top. They're like, tank top? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I saw somebody do a mobility exercise the other day. What was it like? Was it a squat? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay. That one felt so good on my back. I need to, Matt, whatever is easier. Yeah. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Horrible, in fact. Oh gosh. I need to work on my back. My back mobility is quite horrible. This way's not bad. This way doesn't hurt. The other way hurts because my low back on the one side is effed. Okay. I survived my run. Let's go. Buzzing Ranger. Okay. Dude, I'm freaking wiped. Okay, I got barbell strict press and cable row first. So let's get that set up. Thanks for all the follows. I appreciate you guys. In a weird mindset situation, why? Why is that? I see you like to bike. That's cool. Have you ever done like an Ironman or half Ironman or triathlon or any of that? Antonio, welcome in. Adrian, welcome in. How's it going, guys? Hobbit, always good to see you. What do you do when lack of motivation and goals in life? See no light at the end of the tunnel and think about quitting sports. So I really think it boils down to discipline, but I do have a little bit of extra motivation. I have a lot of people in my family who are addicts, and I know that if I wasn't addicted to something healthy, that I could very well go down a bad path. So on top of discipline, I also have that where I'm like, okay, like I have a very addictive personality, and if I'm not doing something like this, then, you know, my life would not I'd get addicted to something unhealthy. But ultimately, you just have to have discipline. Even when you don't want to do something, like I did not want to wake up at 5:30 this morning and go and do a workout that made me feel sick to my stomach, and I got up and I did it anyways. I had zero motivation. I was trying to talk myself out of it the whole time. From the time I was in my bed until halfway through my run, I was like, I could stop now and just do it later. It was literally a mental battle. You know, you gotta push through it. You say you hate life and go to the gym either way and feel better after you walk it out in the gym. It's true. Love the fitness journey, easy follow. Thank you so much. Exactly. Yeah. You just got to do it. All right, let's set up 6 to 8 strict press. He said he wants me to build from 85, but I really don't see that happening today with how I'm feeling. I feel pretty rough. Feeling pretty rough. Discipline is key. Yep. Discipline and consistency will take you a long way. I think learning to master discipline and your mind. If you can have a strong mind, you could literally do anything. Okay, so that is 75. No, 40. What's 45 and 30? Yeah, 75. And what do we need? 85? Build from 85? Okay. Yeah, okay. I can barely do 85, coach. It's funny because some weeks I will progress super fast. I'll have like, he'll tell me to build from 85 and I'll get to like 105, or like I'll like progress like a lot in one week. And then the very next week I'll feel like I'll do 85 and it feels like so heavy I can't even do it. Addicted to knolls, yeah. It's not good. It's not good to be addicted to a person because people are not perfect and people let you down. No matter how great of a person you meet, like a friend or your spouse or anything, like you, people are imperfect. So I'm on day 112 in a row of calisthenics. Nice. Been working out in total of 12 months straight, down 30 pounds. Dude, calisthenics are really, really effective. And I think just like overall, just like injury and stuff, like it helps with like I feel like calisthenics and mobility and things like that are really closely related. So I always feel like they do well. This is a home gym. This is in my garage. All right, I'm going to use the restroom really quick, and then we're going to get started on this part A of the workout. We're already at 11:30, part A. It's okay. We'll get through it. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Kalita, I'll do a bicep flex for you, Kalita.
Because you're awesome and you're in here all the time. Biceps. I got some of those. My quads aren't there yet. I got some work to do on the quads. At least I can see some separation. But I got some undesirables in there too. Oh yeah, the little heart tape.
Millenarian. I have no idea. Millenarianisms. That didn't sound right. Third time's a charm. Millenarianism.
Need a hug after that? No. Nobody wants to touch me right now. I'm like, look at you. This is like mud on my chest. You see that? It's gross. Jay Fizzle, what's up? You would be good at jujitsu. How old are your kids? I have 11, 5, and 2. 11, 5, and 2-year-old. Okay, I'm gonna walk for a second. I need to bring my heart rate down for a minute.
Gucci gang, dude, we just finished and I got really close to puking a few times. I'm so sorry. Front double bicep. Okay.
I swear I'm in a bulk. I actually look pretty cut right now, huh? At least, well, my upper body does. Don't look at my legs. And I want healthy feet when I get older, so I try not to wear heels too often. Nice abs. An Audi belly button. My belly button was not an Audi before. It's an Audi now because my kids, when I was really pregnant, my belly button popped whenever I was like 3 or 4 months pregnant with my first son, and it never went back. It just like the cartilage or whatever.
My brown hair. I look cute. I like the brown hair. Oh my gosh, B Money, stop. Okay. Here we go. Seated cable row is the other one. Can I just end stream and go take a nap? Or let's do a sleep stream. Can we do a sleep stream? Is that weird? I was in Iraq 2019, 32-mile track, mentally getting through. That was tough. Yeah. I feel like with anything that is like running, there's like some things that is so mental. A lot of workouts, like intense, like quick, intense stuff, it's really physical, and the long runs and like even HYROX, like going as hard as you can for, an hour to an hour and a half, like it's brutal. Like honestly, like you're physically you're dying, but mentally, like it is such a battle. Half of fitness is the mental battle that goes along with it. It's not easy. Okay, so we have that, we have that, we have that. We need all of these. I ran out of water again. I don't know what I did with my water. It's got to be hiding from me somewhere. I probably left it in the car. I don't know. How do you find your goal? If anything you do doesn't give you results, you gotta stop doing things for results, and you gotta learn to love the process. I think that's when you love the process, everything else falls into place. He said peptides. Peptides are very helpful. And they don't have side effects that steroids do, so that's also a plus. Is this one also 85? Build from 85. Lovely. Okay. So 45. What's 45 and 35 is 80, right? Okay. 85. We're ready to start this set. Peptides are the solution. I actually have heard a lot of really good things about peptides. I listened to a podcast with Sebum and Gary Brecka, I think is who it was. And they were talking about peptides, and that was pretty interesting. Twitch mobile crashing when I go. Somebody else was complaining about it buffering really bad today. I'm sorry. Kidman TV, welcome in. Screw this buffering. I'm so sorry. He said, no, it's weird. What's weird? What were you saying is weird, Tomo? Hey, what's up, Scott? Soft Pawn, welcome in. Surgery gains. Quick results. Oh, gosh. Picture-in-picture mode. Sleep stream is weird. Oh. That's funny. I was joking, but I do need a nap. I do need a nap. Okay. And then we have every 3 minutes. So let's set our timer and then I gotta get going. Our timer's already on 3, sweet. And then it's how many reps? I'm a hot mess this morning, I'm sorry. We got 6 to 8 on the press. And then we have 8 to 10 for the seated. So 6 to 8 and then 8 to 10. You work out every day? I work out 5 days a week. Most of those are 2-a-days though. Please stay over there. The shoulder press is definitely not going heavier. There's no way. I barely got 6. This is technically 90 for the seated row. Hardest part of seated row is just getting my feet in a comfortable position. Might be able to use these. Try that. Okay. Oh. We have 4 sets of that. What's the date today? 9/25. What, 85 pounds for 6. And then seated. What are we doing? We did 85 pounds for 10. Okay. Got 30 seconds until our next set. The finisher, welcome in. How's it going? Getting stronger. We see ya. Hey, appreciate it. How are you doing today? DS, thank you so much for the heart me. James, thank you so much for the wall balls I have. Or thank you for the roses. I got wall balls for you. There we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I feel dread. I feel like dread legs the most. Yeah, leg day is dreadful. I used to love doing legs and now it's like it's the most rewarding. Yeah, my leg days have been making me feel like super shaky and stuff. Abs are cool. Ramsey, thank you. Here we go, set number 2. We'll see if we can exceed 6 reps on this. All right, here we go. No, we can't. Not today.
Oh, don't move, you freaking turd. Stop rolling. Home gyms are super annoying sometimes. Is too far up? Okay. Lordy. Impressive. CA sup, welcome in. You have abs like a superhero. Hey, thanks. Jay Will, welcome in. I can't fake the effort. I can't fake the effort on it. Gotta go all out. Do you ever do calisthenics? Sometimes. Right now, I'm working on getting stronger and faster. Not saying that calisthenics won't do that, but I'm not doing my own programming right now, so I can't choose to do calisthenics. I used calisthenics as a tool whenever, not that I would plateau, but just to keep things changed up enough where it was just like I don't know, a couple weeks I would do calisthenics just to break up the monotony of weight training and stuff like that. And it always worked really well. Lats be Latin. You have like 8 squares. No, I think I only have a 6-pack. How's it going, Jason? It's good to see you. All right, 8 seconds. Here we go. Set number 3. I think we're gonna keep the row there for a second. Like, dude. Why does it feel so heavy today? I mean, 85 is always heavy, but not this heavy. I think I have a keg, and the funny thing is, I don't ever drink beer. Oh my gosh. You're a foodie like me, though, aren't you? Food will get you there, too. Start my timer. I think I normally have like a minute rest. Yes, I am. Yeah. It's a good song. Yeah. I made these healthy cheese steak subs. Ooh, that sounds good. Fuji apple. I love apple and kale salads. I made this kale salad. So I chopped off all of the like really coarse parts of the kale. I literally just used like the top of the end of the lettuce leaves. I got like rid of all the stems, and I chopped that up super fine. So it was like really light and fluffy.
I made a apple cider vinaigrette from scratch. I had like shallots in it. It was so good. And then I did, I can't remember if I did feta or goat cheese. I kind of use those interchangeably. I did that with apples, mandarin oranges, like the little slices. And then I did strawberries. And then I did chopped candied pecans in it. Oh my gosh, this salad was literal heaven. It was so good. So, so good. That apple cider vinaigrette that I made, I found the recipe. I think it was on Pinterest. It was so good. Literally one of the best salad dressings I've ever made. Fides, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, I gotta get going on my next set. Next and last. Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh. Why is this so heavy? Ooh. I need to get some sleep, dude. I'm feeling it. I got testing next week, so I'm gonna have to be in like full recovery mode. Like everything to optimize sleep and hydration and carb up. I'm just gonna bake like 20 potatoes, and anytime I'm hungry, I'm just gonna eat a potato. What do you guys think? Is that a good strategy? Patrick, thank you so much for the heartbeat. Thanks for the go popular. I feel like I'm becoming blind to the alerts now. Flint, welcome in. Said another banger. What playlist? I think this is just my EDM playlist. This one's feeling good. Hypaton? I'm probably saying that wrong. And David Guida. What playlist are we playing today? I don't even know. What playlist are we doing today? It doesn't, normally it shows me. I don't know which one we're on. That's a null question. He put the playlist on today. Abs crazy and lats too. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got roses. Let me finish up my seated cable row, and then we got wall balls for Patrick. Thank you so much. Let's go, wall ball time. Got 6 wall balls for Patrick. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Always in here supporting. Thank you. Charlie said hi. Welcome in, Charlie. Oops. Thank you so much, Patrick. I appreciate you and all your support. Healthy. I mean, it is healthy, but it's delicious too. It doesn't taste like when you eat the salad, it doesn't taste healthy. It just tastes good. David Guida. Don't make fun of me. You're so mean. Add strides in the warm up. Yeah. The tattoo on my ribs say, above all else, guard your heart.
be careful who you allow to have access in your life, and make sure that the people that are close to you are making you a better person and not a worse. That's not saying you can't interact with people, but the people that you really let in, you got to be selective. Great statement, yeah. Okay, so that's it for that. Let me log my stuff really quick. We did 6 at 85 for all my sets on strict press, and then we went up to 90 for the rest of those 3. Okay. Okay, part B, we have bench press, right? Yeah, dumbbell bench press and pendlay row. I think pendlay is at 90, so we'll add 2.5s to the bar, and then that'll be ready. And then we're doing dumbbell bench press at 50-pound dumbbells, 8 to 10 of those. And then pendlay, it says the build from 90. First set will be 90, and then we'll reevaluate what we're feeling like. Okay. Let's get that set up. What's the muscle you've worked on the most? I don't know. Maybe back? There was a time I was doing a whole lot of pull-ups every day. I don't know. Can't say. Try and keep everything pretty even. I like there to be balance. There's some things I neglect a little bit more than others, like biceps and stuff. I don't want to have gigantic biceps. Whenever I hear this song, it reminds me of Fools Rush In. Has anybody seen that with Matthew Perry? Salma Hayek and Matthew Perry. It's an old movie. Okay, and then we need the bench. We're getting all the gifts. What's up, Huge? Oh my goodness, thank you so much, sis. Sending all the gifts. Hija, thank you. Is that 5 caps? Let's go. Thank you, sis. We got lots of gifts. King of Young, King of You Gaming, thank you so much for the roses. Patrick's roses, thank you so much. Thanks for the heart me, sis, and the 5 caps. You're so sweet. How are you doing today, sis? Okay, so pendlay is ready to go, and then bench press is ready to go. Do you have pictures of you before your transformation? Actually, I think I do. Let me do these wall balls for Jaren. Thank you so much for the roses, Jaren. How are you today? Cardio and 2. There you go. We got a spooky background today. It's almost October. How many do we got? 5, so we'll do an extra one. 6 wall balls. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Wall ball time. Let me see really quick. Hold on. If I can find some pictures of me before. I've never been like really overweight, really, or anything. I was pretty skinny. And there was other times where I just looked thick. I didn't really look fat, or I had muscle mass, but it was kind of under a layer, you know? Hey, thank you so much. Should be in here somewhere. Okay, so this is me whenever I was really skinny. This was like before I started lifting weights at all. I was very, very skinny. Look at my little arms. I have like no definition in my arms. My arms are super skinny. Everything about me, I was just really skinny. And then, do I have another after picture? What is this? Oh wait, no, not after. I need before. And then I have, this is my other before picture that I use. I was just like husky. I was not cut. I just looked kind of like big. I did have muscle mass at that point, but I just was not lean like whatsoever. So I was like really skinny. And then after I was like skinny, then I got like husky, like early in my lifting. I feel like a lot of people who are new to like lifting and stuff look like that. And they don't realize that like getting lean and having like mature muscle mass takes years. You can get muscle mass quickly, but you're not going to look like have that chiseled look unless you have been doing it for a long time. Your muscle density gets more like over time. And then obviously, I think I was running and stuff at that time too. Maybe not as much as I normally do, but like I was running and I was lifting. I wasn't doing a ton of mileage, but again, I was still doing cardio and lifting, and I still looked like husky like that. And then before, I was like so skinny. I remember when my skinny picture I showed you guys, I was I couldn't bench like, I don't even know if I could bench 5 pounds on the bar. It was like the bar 5. I remember 10 pounds was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I could even do this. Like hitting failure with 10 pounds on the bar. And now we're doing significantly more than that. So yeah, I don't show those pictures very often. There's not, like I said, there's not like this huge, like, oh my gosh, I lost 70 pounds, like transformation. But I feel like there's a big difference in what I look like now versus then. Great transformation. Yeah. I mean, I think so. Haven't seen those pictures before. I use those pictures a lot in my short form content. So if you guys watch my shorts that I push out, they're in there a lot. I'll show before and afters. And I show client pictures in my short form stuff too. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. 5 weeks into CrossFit journey. Oh my gosh, you just started CrossFit? How do you like it so far? 2 years will arrive. Chisel, look on the horizon. You look awesome. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. How much time do we have to complete this one? Sorry, I got distracted on my before and after pictures. I'm assuming we're timed for this one. Every 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we have to do 8 to 10 bench and 8 to 10 pendlay row. And he says to build from 50-pound dumbbells, but I don't have heavier than 50-pound dumbbells. So I might just have to try and maybe slow down the last few reps and really feel that burn. And then pendlay row, we start at 90. If we can go heavier, we will. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I have to set. And then we have a 10-second to get in position. All right, here we go. Let's go. The tattoo on your back, yeah. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That was my first tattoo ever. I got it when I was 18. Ooh, I'm cramping. Dude, I'm super dehydrated. I need to not drink coffee this afternoon. Let's go. It's 4 a.m. here in New Zealand. Go back. Are you waking up? Oh gosh, you're waking up for a 5 a.m. class? Oh my goodness. You are a hero. You're a true hero. That's crazy. Everything feels heavy today. I think I'm just tired and dehydrated. I ran out of electrolytes 2 days ago, so I haven't had electrolytes, or I don't think I've been taking my creatine either, honestly. That's probably another thing. Tim, come on, dude. Deeds, welcome in. How are you? Always good to see you. Bible verse. Tell me. Yeah. Philippians 4:13 is on my back. And then Proverbs 4:23 on my ribs. Forever. I want to get a cross tattooed somewhere on me too. Just for like, I don't know. I want to bring glory to God during my races, and that is, you know, that is glorifying him without saying anything, you know? Everyone who sees me will understand. Okay. Oh, I gotta start the next set. Tim's been nonstop about my butt. He makes comments when I bend over and do wall balls and stuff like that. So thank you, sis. Oh my gosh, come on. What are you doing? Freaking left wrist. Come on, Tay. This is not good, man.
Two hours later.
Have you seen what? Have you seen the God is greater? God is greater than what? What is that? What does that tattoo mean again? I think I've seen it. Oh, then the highs and the lows. The highs and lows. Okay. Yep. I like that. I don't like to get tattoos that are super trendy because trends come and go. Not saying that the premise of it is not great, but I like to try and do things that are a little bit more timeless. I don't know. If something really spoke to me, I would just do it. So I guess it depends. Tattoos are forever. They certainly are. What are the verses again? Philippians 4:13. Here, I'll just write it down. Philippians 4:13. Proverbs 4:23. I can't see. I always forget that one. I can't see that one because my boob's in the way.
or 13. Come on, Tay. I heard Romans, I think it's 8:28 this morning. And that is the verse that my grandmother clung to when she was dying. And so whenever I hear anybody talk about that one really hits home too. And then it was Proverbs 4:23. Those are the two I have. And like I said, I keep going back and forth on if I want to cross. I really want to cross that is somewhere that people can see. I've also thought about getting like a half sleeve, like wrist to elbow. We know somebody who's really, really good at like the realistic tattoos where it looks like a photograph. Like her work is literally looks like a black and white photograph. And I thought about getting a half sleeve here too. I mean, I'm never going to work a corporate job. And I feel like I'm in an industry where tattoos are widely accepted. So I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I would really I think a half sleeve would be super cool. I don't know if I'd want to do a full sleeve, but I think a little one right on my forearm would be really cool. I have a lot of scars on this arm too, so I feel like it would possibly hide some of my scarring. They're more acceptable in corporate settings now. Yeah. People form their opinion about you though, and there's still a generation that doesn't accept tattoos, and there can be some bias or prejudice, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, against them. But I don't think I ever have to worry about it. All right, set number 3. I got a little extra rest on that one because I was yapping. Blazing Sun, welcome in. Gons, welcome in. What do you think about piercings? Do you like them? On men, I am very particular about where I like piercings. Women, I've seen some stuff that I see. I'm like, oh, that looks really cute. But I think it's even specific to the person because I've seen piercings on one person that I'm like, wow, that actually looks really good, and then other people. So I mean, I think it just depends on the person as well. I'm a little bit more selective when it comes to body piercings, but I mean, I've seen some ones that really make like people look really good. All right, here we go. Oh wait, I want to actually add weight to this one. I'm going up to 95 on pendulum. I think that's where I'm going to max out today. I can barely do 90.
We already got to do our next set. Next and last set of this. Probably have to do my circuit later, unfortunately. Have you had any serious injuries? I blew out my ankle. I don't even know exactly what happened. It took me so long to get into the doctors. They just like refused to give me an MRI. I got an x-ray on my ankle once and they're like, oh, it's not broken. I'm like, but it's this fat and it's black and blue. Like something is wrong. I can't walk on my ankle at all. And then they did a follow-up appointment a month later and I went back and I was still having issues. I could walk on it, but it was like very painful, uncomfortable, still very swollen. And they gave me another x-ray and I was like, dude, like I need an MRI. We need to figure out what's going on with my ankle. I'm an athlete. I'm trying to get a scholarship. It's my senior year. But yeah. What exercises do you have left? I have a circuit I'm supposed to do, but I don't think I'm going to finish it before I have to leave. So I'm going to be doing that later. Right now, we're just doing bench and pendlay row. And this is our last set of these. Come on. Lordy. The tattoos I have now, most of the time, are not seen by others. Some of them I once seen. People ask me about my tattoos all the time whenever they do see them, and it's my chance to talk to people about God. So I like that they're seen. Maybe having a hidden one somewhere would be kind of fun, but no, for the most part, I want them to be seen. I don't even think that last one was a full set. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from California. I currently live in Tennessee, but I don't think we're going to stay here forever. I love Tennessee. My family here is very complicated, and I think living close is just not working anymore. So we'll probably leave. I do love this area. Anybody who would consider moving somewhere, I love it here. It's a great area. Tennessee is really fabulous. Great state. That back is ripped. Go dogs. No, go Vols. Come on. Death, what is it? Death Adder? Go Vols. What's wrong with you? Forgot what I was gonna check. Oh, it's from Charlie. Can you share the playlist? I don't know what playlist we're playing today. When I pull it up, which one I don't even know which one we're on. Normally it has like a little thing that, is this our, can we show all of them? No, it's not it. I don't know what playlist we're playing right now. Oh, EDM house mix. Okay. Ah, found you. Copy link to playlist. Okay, who was asking? Charlie was asking. All right, that should give you the link to the playlist. Enjoy. That, oh, SEC baby. Yeah, that's right. Okay, done with those. Even if I did have time to do my circuit, I don't think I'm going to. This thing is going to be freaking nasty. I need to get some carbs in, I think, before I tackle this. So later today, I'm going to be doing 12 deficit push-ups. We're going to be doing them on dumbbells so we can get extra range of motion. So 12 deficit push-ups, 8 pull-ups, 4 doubles press, max calorie ski with the remaining time. And I have 5 rounds of that. I don't even know if I can do 8 pull-ups for 5 rounds. I'm thinking I'm going to be really close to hitting muscle failure on pull-ups. There's no rest. I think the ski, max calorie ski, no, maybe that's what the 2 minutes is. Okay, I think I might have 2 minutes rest in between each set. I don't even know. It seems like it's 3 minutes of work, 2 minutes of rest. But the things I'm doing in the working part seems really bad. SEAL teams, 3 for 1. What are we talking about? Rumhole, thank you for sharing your stream streak. No problem, Charlie. I hope you like it. I don't know, can house playlists, can those be shared? I don't know. Damn, that's heavy training, I know. So for those of you guys who don't know my normal training schedule, I don't do a lot of work on stream because it's just like I want to interact with you guys. That's why I stream. So obviously we get interrupted a lot. In the mornings, I do my cardio, and cardio can look like anything from like a 16K zone 2 run to like threshold row repeats. I do threshold run, like intervals. I do a secondary long day, long run at aerobic pace. And then Saturdays I do a circuit that usually has quite a bit of running in it. So lots of running, lots of intense rowing right now. The rowing has been by far the worst. Threshold pace on the rower is absolutely terrible. And then I come in here and I lift. I get as much lifting as I can done. And then whatever I don't finish, I do the rest in the afternoon. So I usually almost always have a long running, like conditioning session. I have a lifting session. And then I have like a secondary conditioning session, like a circuit every day. Well, 5 days a week. Thursdays, I usually do an easy bike or I go on a walk. And then Sunday, I don't do anything. I literally just rest as much as possible and get ready for the next week. I appreciate you. Appreciate you are here. Yeah, I mean, I do my best. Live streaming was like my way of helping like people. I know a lot of people talk crap and say stuff about like me trying to make money streaming and stuff. I do need to make some sort of income if I want to continue doing this, but like that's not why I do it. There's people out there that are constantly pushing to like make money and they lead people on. I mean, there's so much craziness that goes on, especially like female streamers. Some of the stuff I see is just like, is crazy. And I just try to not be that. How do you program? Hold on. Dang it, I missed a lot. I went from nobody talking to everybody saying stuff at once. Okay. That explains why you're so cut. Yeah. I was pretty cut before I did all this intense cardio. I think, I don't know. My upper body gets lean really fast. My legs have cleaned up some since I started doing cardio, but my upper body almost always looked like this, but even before I was doing a ton of cardio. How do you program? So you're not toasting yourself? I try and listen to my body. We do periodization through like, we'll have like a couple of weeks where we'll push. We'll go up like my long runs. I'll go up like 1K on each long run per week. We'll go like 3 steps forward and then we'll take 1 step back and we'll go back to like my long run will be like a 12K instead of a 16K. And so it was like 3 steps forward, 1 step back. And if we just keep repeating that system over and over. So it's like you get like a deload week. I get like a deload week probably every, I would say 8 weeks or so. We have a full deload week where we go down in weight and everything. And then once every 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks or so, we step back in cardio. So like I'll go from like, I'll do a 13K at the beginning of a block, and I'll go all the way up to like, you know, 16 or 18K. And then we'll jump back and we'll start back at like a 12K again. So I like to say 3 steps forward, 1 step back, but you know, it might be once a month we do that. What are we saying about cold plunging? Hey, Eddie, thank you so much for the roses. I got a wall ball for you here in just a sec. Do you cold plunge after cardio? Yes. So I do my cardio first thing in the morning, and then before, I don't do it immediately after my cardio. Sometimes I do, depending on time, but most of the time I do it right before I come in here and lift, because whenever you cold plunge, you get an HGH spike for the next like 1 or 2 hours after you do a cold plunge. So I want that HGH spike to be happening while I'm lifting, if that makes sense. And I don't like to be cold for very long. If I cold plunge and I don't go and like walk or do some sort of activity, I'm cold for like 3 hours. It's horrible. So I like to do it right before. Is it true you lose muscle when you run a lot? That is only true if you are not eating enough calories and you're not eating enough protein. So before I do any sort of cardio, I eat or drink a lot of carbs and even sometimes protein. I don't do protein all the time. But yeah, if you are in a like caloric, if you don't want to lose muscle mass, having carbs and protein before your cardio sessions is the best thing that you can do. So if you're not somebody who can eat before you go and run, I highly recommend doing a protein shake, because you're getting carbs from your milk, or even like a protein shake and a banana would honestly be ideal. You get a ton of carbs from your banana and even the milk. And then if you do protein, then whenever, say you run out of available glucose that's in your blood, whenever you run out of glucose, it'll start pulling from like protein or your muscles to use as an energy source. So if you have carbs and protein present in your blood, then it's not going to go after your muscle mass, if that makes sense. So as long as you have a protein shake or a banana, some sort of carbs before your cardio, you're good. You will not lose muscle mass. Okay, wall balls. Thank you so much for the gifts. Eddie, I appreciate the roses. I know a ton of people that are jacked and they run crazy mileage and they're just smart about fueling. The people who lose muscle mass are people who do their workouts fasted. If you do fasted workouts, you are going to lose muscle mass. Hey, what's up, Rio? Welcome in. Would you train someone who wants to start a TRT cycle? Would I train someone who wants to start a TRT? Why would I not? You know how many people have low T these days? It's absolutely insane. The standard for men's testosterone, they're saying like the average testosterone is like 300. If you're in the 300s, you're considered normal. And if you look back like a couple decades ago, 300 would be considered extremely low for men. So do you like keto? I personally do not like keto. Whenever I did the keto diet, I got super lethargic and I just didn't feel good. I didn't feel good on the keto. Some people do really well on the keto. It's just not for me. I did a gene test, and whenever I did my gene test, it recommends certain types of diets for you based off of your genes. And mine actually said I would have negative benefits from a keto diet. And I literally have tried keto before, or a keto-ish diet, maybe not as hardcore as keto, but very, very low carb. And I felt terrible during it. And it was just funny because it reflected that in my gene test. It said that my body would thrive mostly off of the DASH diet. So that is that's what I do now virtually. And I feel fantastic whenever I eat plenty of carbs. I even eat more carbs now that I'm doing 2 sessions a day and lots of cardio, really intense cardio most of the time. Do you work your core individually? I do some things. I do like toes to bar and GHD, and I'll do a little bit of that. Mostly my coach programs a lot of stuff into my workouts that are gonna be prevalent to like what I do. So I'll do like the suitcase carries where the dumbbell's only on one side, so your core gets super engaged doing that. But I don't sit there and like just knock out like 1,000 crunches anymore like I used to. So yeah, I do online coaching, yes. What gene test? The gene test that I took was called Max Gen, MAXGEN. It is a cheek swab that they send you. So you go and order the packet. They send you the test. You do a cheek swab. You send it back in. They figure out what your gene markers are. They send it back to you, and they give you like a 30-page report on your genes. And the thing that's really cool about that, it went so in depth. My report told me you're more likely to have shoulder injuries based off of these genes. You're likely to have more hamstring issues than people because of these particular genes. You're more likely to feel depressed and have anxiety and all these. And I literally felt all of this growing up. I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. And it's like, okay, you have this gene mutation, so you have a harder time absorbing vitamin D. So make sure that you take extra amount of vitamin D and you get plenty of sunlight every day. And it gives you a whole bunch of recommendations. And it's literally been like such a game changer for me. So it is quite expensive. You only have to do a gene test once in your entire life because your genes don't change. But it was a big eye opener for me. And a lot of things I saw, it was like, oh, this gene is closely related to people who are more likely to have addiction because we have low dopamine in my family. So whenever we do like drugs and alcohol, our dopamine goes through the roof and we get addicted to it because our body responds differently because our dopamine's normally so low. We crave things, and then whenever we get that dopamine hit, we just like literally go diving super hard in. So it was just really, really cool. But yeah, the gene test I personally took is called Max Gen, MAXGEN, and it was really good. I think it took, I got the cheek swab, I don't know, maybe within a week, and then 3 weeks later, after I sent the cheek swab in, I think we got the report. So it was really cool. It was pretty quick turnaround considering I didn't have to even leave my house to do it. Definitely look into it. Yeah. So I do, I wish I did, oh gosh, what is it called? Blood work. I wish I did blood work more often. They recommend you doing blood work quarterly so you can see like, okay, I started supplementing higher amounts of vitamin D. Did it actually bring up like my vitamin D levels? It's good to do blood work frequently. They recommend doing, like I said, quarterly. I definitely don't do it quarterly. I would say right now I do it once a year. I'm going to try and bump it up to twice a year if I can, especially with how much like volume and exercise I'm doing. I'm likely to be more deficient. And I need to make sure I'm staying on top of my supplementation and things like that. I would like to do every 6 months. I would say maybe once a year I do it. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've gotten blood work done. I found out my testosterone was super duper low for a woman. And that was really surprising because I normally can like put size on really easy. So I always assumed I was going to be on the higher end of what women do naturally. And I do everything else right that naturally boosts like your testosterone. I do cold plunging, I lift weights, I do HIIT style workouts. I eat like lots of like healthy fats and things like that. And so I was like, okay, if anybody's going to have high testosterone for a woman, it would be somebody like me. And my testosterone was low. I was like, that's wild. So it's got to be like stuff in our food or our water. Like, I think it's just like, you know, before we go into any conspiracy, I'll just stop in right there. But yeah. Milan, thank you so much for the roses. Mub, thanks for the roses. I got wall balls for you guys. I have a few more minutes. I can chat for probably like 5 more minutes and then I gotta go. Cardio. Whew. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Kyle, welcome in. Pumpkin seeds help with that. Taking amino acid, tyrosine. Yeah. I have read some of that. I need to sit back down with my gene test again and go through it again. I know that it has recommended quite a few things for me. Microplastics is definitely one. There's lots of stuff in our water that is negative to testosterone and things like that as well. The company has your DNA, and now they will have it forever, long after you pass. Not supposed to do those type of tests, gene tests. I mean, yeah, helps. Oh, it helps produce dopamine. That's cool. You know what else helps with dopamine is, what's it called? Cold plunges. Can you believe that? You get a dopamine spike. Folic acid is the artificial version of folate. You want to avoid, there's 40% of the population cannot process folic acid, and it is expressed whenever your body cannot produce folic acid, your body expresses it as anxiety and depression and all these things. So removing folic acid out of, if you suspect that you're somebody, like I said, 40% of the population cannot process folic acid. If you suspect that you are one of those people, if you have high like anxiety and depression and things like that, you need to completely remove folic acid out of your diet. They're in vitamins. It's in a lot of, it's in flour. Think about anything that's kind of bready like. So lots of bread, cereal, like bars, Cheez-Its, anything that has like a baked bready type consistency. It's almost always folic acid, and it on the label, it is not going to be labeled as folic acid. In vitamins, it will be. It'll tell you if it's folic acid in vitamins, but another name for it is going to be fortified or enriched. So if you see enriched flour, throw it in the trash. If you see fortified, like fortified cereals, enriched flour, throw it in the trash. You do not want that. Read your labels. Yeah. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you, Kyle? Sorry, I went on a rant about folic acid. My friend's been having major issues, and she's been taking massive amounts of folic acid because she was on a prenatal vitamin, and her prenatal vitamin had massive amounts of folic acid in it. And I was like, throw those in the trash now. I'm headed out to the gym. Raphael, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. They might colon you? What? Barefoot, wild child. Thanks for the heart me. You're so sweet. Thank you. Helps produce dopamine, yeah. I'm always looking for ways to naturally increase like those happy chemicals, because like I said, I'm somebody who can get like anxiety and depression very easily based off my genes and stuff. So I'm always like, cold plunging is really good. And then like things that like, it's endorphins, it's dopamine, it's serotonin and oxytocin. I can't remember what naturally produces oxytocin. I'd have to go back and look, but like, creatine helps depression. I take creatine daily. That is like a yes for me. So those are like the four, they call them like the happy chemicals, and you can get those happy chemicals from good sources and bad. So like if you eat sugar, your dopamine's going to spike. So you're going to get addicted to sugar, but taking cold plunges have a ton of other health benefits. And you can get a dopamine spike from cold plunging, and there's no negative side effects. There's only positive side effects. So you got to just choose how to, get those happy chemicals without, having negative side effects, obviously. Make a copy of you, Tay. Okay, just copy and paste. Everybody thought me and Hija were twins when we streamed together. Sugar's 8 times more addictive than cocaine. Yeah, I believe that 100% because, what's it called? I feel like whenever the people, make food, they make it like addicting where they like try and maximize the amount of dopamine spike you get from it so that you eat more of it and then you keep going back and buying it because you're addicted to it. It's really crazy. The closer you can get to natural food as possible, the better for you in every single way. You're gonna feel better, you're gonna sleep better, you're not gonna be eating nearly as much food, you're not gonna feel like those cravings and addiction or any of that stuff. So like from the ground to your table, as least amount of steps in between as possible is gonna be beneficial to you. Use your DNA to make another you. That's what they're doing at Max Gen, right? They're taking my DNA and they're just gonna clone me. I'm just kidding. But that would be a fun movie, wouldn't it? They probably have already made a movie like that. Don't, Nice to see profile growing. Yeah, ever so slowly. We're making it there. My English is weak, but tell me, where are you from? I'm originally from California. I am in Tennessee now, and I love it. It's been great. Energy drinks and preservatives. Yeah. So if I buy bread and it's not getting mold on it within a week, I don't buy that bread again. Your stuff the more preservatives that there is in stuff, like the worse it is for you. So if your stuff doesn't go bad relatively quickly, it's not great. I get a really good sourdough bread from Aldi. I think it has like 4 or 5 ingredients in it. And it's like whole grain, wheat and barley. It's water. It was salt and something else. It was a enzyme, some sort of enzyme, I guess, for the process. But anyways, it's really, really good. It does get moldy within a week, so I have to eat it quickly or I have to freeze it. But that's really, really good. There's no link between preservatives and health decline. I mean, you can continue believing that. You can believe that. I think a lot of, well, let's not get into conspiracies. I don't believe everything I read. I literally keep things as natural as possible. And if I feel adverse effects from something, I stop using it. I think preservatives are good for extreme cases only. Like, I think that if there is a community of people that do not have access to super duper fresh food that has preservatives is better than starving, obviously. And same thing with like GMO foods. I would stay away from GMO foods at all costs if I had the option to. If I was in a country that didn't have access to food and it was like, I'm going to feed my kids GMO food or I'm going to starve, obviously I'm going to feed my kids GMO food. If we're running out of food and I have to eat food that has a lot of preservatives in it, but I have a choice to have my own garden and I have a choice to eat healthy food and stuff that doesn't have preservatives, really fresh food, and I'm going to continue doing that unless, my circumstances change. Are you familiar with Bryce Adams? I am not. Thank you for all the roses. I do have to go. It's 12:40. I gotta go. I'll do a couple wall balls and then I gotta go. So stop gifting me. Stop gifting me. I gotta go. Would be nice if we all had a garden. I mean, they're kind of forcing us to. All the stuff. I can't even buy vegetables from the grocery store anymore. I got a cucumber the other day and it had so much wax on it. I was scrubbing with a brush and soap and everything. I was trying to scrub all the crap off of my cucumbers and there was so much wax on it. I ended up just peeling the whole thing. I was like, oh, it was so gross. And I guess, I don't know. I said I wasn't going to go on a rant and I started going on a rant. Okay. Anyways, wall balls and then I got to go. Thank you so much for all the roses, guys. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm late. All right. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. We'll see. I may or may not be on. So if you don't see me on, I'm so sorry. I will see you guys next time. Bye.